Feldenkrais method is a brilliant synthesis of Eastern martial arts with Western physics and engineering. There's two main streams of Feldenkrais. The first is functional integration. That means one-on-one sessions. One person coming to one practitioner. Most of the work is done lying on a table. It's very, very gentle. We work fully clothed. If you were a new client, what you could expect is some questions. I'd want to know why you came to see me, meaning what you hope to get out of it, and do what we call a physical interview, meaning, if your shoulders bother you, I might, look at your elbow a little bit, and I might also, push your head gently from side to side, just to see what's really frozen up or what's comfortable, where the first places are that you like to move, picking up some more clues. Most sessions then go to lay it on the table. So who should come to me? The obvious ones are people who hurt, and they're looking for an answer or something they could do for themselves, or some new piece of information that would make it possible for them to do what they want in a way that doesn't hurt. Normally when we go to a practitioner and we want help, we have an idea something's wrong. What we don't have an idea about really is all the things that are right. Those resources, what's strong for us, what's right for us, what feels deeply good and just in our own lives. I want to illuminate that. I want to bring that out and let a person walk away from me excited about what they found out about themselves. Classic quote from Feldenkrais: what I'm after is not flexible bodies, but flexible brains. And the second line of the quote is, I want to restore each person to their human dignity. A big focus for me in my work is dignity. The loss of function is more than just a physical limitation. It's a lessening of the self, a smaller experience of our life. I'm interested in helping people live a big life, something that comes from a big heart, from a big engagement, a sense of possibility, a sense of self-worth that's joyous, that just pours out easily, not fragile and precious or propped up, just I want to do that, and I can. The second stream of the Feldenkrais method is awareness through movement. This means group classes.
Okay, throughout this whole process, be exquisitely nice to yourself. Less is better than more, and pain is just a distraction. There's no gain in feeling pain and pushing yourself. All the gain is in the attention. This work is called awareness through movement. And the awareness is important, the movement is a vehicle to get there.
And to be interested in themselves, and interested in the possibilities of their life, of the next breath of the next day. And sometimes, we talk very seriously about the next decades, the next process. Saying, this may be a small change, but if you have a small change day after day, it'll accumulate. So what would you like to be like in 10 years? I get to look at really long-term projects and say, what would it be like if 10 years from now you weren't afraid to step on an airplane, or you weren't afraid to hang from a trapeze by one foot? They're different, but I work with people with each kind of goal.
You may find that you go home and you're all going to bed and you pull out your toothbrush and it feels different. And somehow you brush your teeth differently. That's one of the most fascinating things about the method to me, is it changes everyday things Once I worked with somebody, he got up and he said, "That's not my butt. I know my butt, and that's not it." And I have no words for what's different. You know?
I was just isolating my hips. Never felt so much harder because this was a solid block instead of mobile. And I feel like the shoulders are really open too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So for me, I found that I just started to choose to do things in a way that you could call wiser. It's like, oh, look, there's a hard way and an easy way. They both work the same. What the heck? I'll try the easy way first. One of the trainers says, you know, a notable thing about Feldenkrais is it increases your capacity for bliss. And this isn't a concept I think that's well supported in our culture. The idea that feeling pleasure, feeling ecstasy, feeling bliss is good. So we really don't even know how to do it. It's weird. We can't stand it. I'm so happy I can't stand it. Yeah. What you know you can do, you'll start to select from. It's like, oh, kind of like an artist getting some new paints. You know? I can use that right there. You know, and your moving mind will just pick it right out on the fly. You know, you'll just find that you can do